It's time for a quickie because everybody's got time for a quickie. This is that time. Put 10 minutes on the clock, and we break down all the latest breaking news and a more of a discussion piece while you guys voted up during hot takes. Can't wait to see what everybody's thinking about in the hot takes. So let's take it to the panel, and I'm going to start the timer right now. Okay, so GR, about this John Madden thing, are you that excited about it right now? About his look? He looks like John Madden more than last week?
Oh, hell yes. I mean, but that bodysuit must weigh about 150 pounds by itself. But he looks more like John.
You don't think he just put that weight on himself, GR?
I don't think that quickly, no.
I do say, like, the whole David O. Russell, like, dropping the N-word, you know, to me, I know that man gets fired up and he says shit, but, like, that's just not called for, and people will walk off set, too, which they did. Are you surprised that there's not more ramifications that we actually got from that?
I am.
A little bit, yeah. The guy's an asshole. I mean, that word is
talented,
totally
though.
Inappropriate. I don't give a fuck of his talent.
Yeah,
when you use words like that, you should be shot.
There's no version of talent that can compensate.
Thank you,
bigotry.
Joe.
I agree.
Well said.
I agree. And that's what happens, though, Joe. It's like Hollywood sees it as like, well, he's had this successful movie and this successful movie and this Academy Award
Fuck
and that.
Hollywood
So
if they think that way.
I think the same thing.
Brian, if I was on set and he used that word, I'd tell him to stop it. And if he didn't, I'd bitch slap him.
It's true. It's fucking true, Joe. Get after it, man. I see you're getting fired up, too.
It's literally one of those things where they will do whatever it takes as long as they think they can squeak by and still make a buck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like, oh, yeah, no, we don't accommodate for anything that he said. We wouldn't do it anyways. Or, like, we don't agree with what he said. But we're going to make as much money as we can off the movie still. Like, we still got to make all this money. It's like, how many times have directors and stuff been fired and replaced? Like,
a million.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it happens all the time. And if that's not a reason for that to be one of those cases, like, then what were the other
But
reasons?
that's bloody sad, isn't it?
You know, like,
they put up with that bullshit.
It's fucking sad. We shouldn't be doing that. We're better than that. We're better than that.
We are. But society, some people in society think it's okay to say all of that now.
Yeah, Pep's starting to hear about that,
saying
though.
it now because they wasn't saying it before.
right.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of people getting real comfortable with their inside part coming out. That thought they have on the inside has been confirmed to be okay. Like, other people say this word too. I thought I was just lonely racist, and now I realize there are more like me, right? And then he says it out in public, and most people are still like, "No, you fucking racist!
Fuck you!
That's fucking insane!
You're fucking yeah. Don't fucking say that shit. You know,
But when I'm online, I'm in this bubble that everybody says it's okay."
that's what the internet's fuck people sometimes. You know, it's just like they just like get after that. And to me, I was talking to Pepe about it earlier, and he was fired up about it. I'm like, yeah, man, there's no need for this shit. No, and David Russell's already an asshole.
When you make the excuse, I have black friends, that's when you know you fucked up. Admit it and move on. It's not a word that anybody should be using, but especially you.
Yeah, shouldn't be doing it. Fucking no, we shouldn't be doing it. But you know what? But I'll tell you the one thing that I like about this movie is that John Madden look. Jordan, you found the picture. You sent it our way. Are you excited that he looks like John Madden, though?
I sent it your way just to shut GR up and eat his words, because last week he's like, oh, this ain't John Madden. I'm like, here's John Madden for you.
Yeah, but I was right last week, and you're right this week.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
No, you weren't.
That picture.
I'm sorry. That was not John Madden last week. This
Pull up the picture,
like
Brian.
John Madden.
Pull up the picture from last week.
Oh shit, Pappy, you're asking
I
me for.
even said he looks great.
We all did except GR.
Well,
I was hesitant too last week.
I had the privilege of meeting John, and that picture last week was Nick Cage. That wasn't John Madden. This at least looked like John.
I played the game in the 90s. He looks like Madden.
Nick Cage.
He does. This week he does. I agree.
Nick Cage is just gonna be Nick Cage anyway.
I was going to say that's
Nick Cage. And we're gonna love him for
I'm
being
not
Nick
arguing
Cage.
that point, but this time he looks like John.
Here you go, GR. For you personally, here's the picture from last week. He doesn't let me. I mean, I feel like the one this week looks better,
It's
right?
because
Dude, they're
they're
supposed to go
going
through.
all the way back to when he was young.
That's
I was gonna
spent
say,
last
that
week
and the
it's
one
asking
supposed
this
what he
week are
looked
night
like.
and day.
Well, it's supposed to be his whole career, so the guy's gonna have different fat suits.
Right, yeah.
Well,
But I'm
to
just
me,
talking
it's
about the
like-
look of his face.
I actually
That's a skinny suit. That's not a fat suit.
You want to know what I think the big twist is on that one? I think
What is that?
iconically, most people know John Madden with white hair. And in the newer picture,
Well,
he has
there is that.
lighter colored hair. And in the younger version of his life, he has darker color hair. And the more darker color hair, the more Nick Cage is going to come out.
Yeah, we're gonna see if that. I want to see it.
He was
I love Nick Cage.
when he started coaching. He was already heavy. He was not light.
Oh, yeah.
We got a
No,
lot of
but he
topics
wasn't
here,
as
though.
heavy as his later years.
A lot of topics. So, Jordan, I'm going back over to you here fast. So, out of the video game news, we got Assassin's Creed, we got Gears of
Dude.
War.
I played
we got
Assassin's Creed
Tomb
since
Raider.
not the first one, man. I can't wait.
Are any
Can't wait, but-
you fucking think anything gonna be like big smash hits though?
No. Are they ever?
No.
Are video games besides Mario or like no? I
Come on, Laura Croft. Maybe some teenage boys will help sell the tickets too.
I
And,
think Tomb Raider's
guys over
past
40.
its prime too. It's sad. I think Tomb Raider is past
Yeah.
its prime.
Yeah, they're grabbing it. Fucking.
Brian, if they use that picture of
It could GR that could.
Or the dirty old men.
Yeah, or the dirty old GRs.
ouch, that hurt, Jordan. It's honest, but it
Jordan
hurts.
and Joe going after him. Joe's hitting him hard. How about you, Joe?
the problem-
What are video games.
The problem I got with when you start doing video games, even as TV series, you're gonna fuck
Yeah.
up the lore somehow because some of them have so much fucking lore.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at Assassin's Creed, it's all about not just assassins versus Templars. It's about the first civilization. Supposedly gods were like a first civ, and they created these pieces of Eden to control humans before they rebelled, and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. You
Yeah,
get
yeah.
snackety. There's a whole fucking. They're just gonna fuck. And look, they tried to make a movie in 2 hours, and they tried to be like, oh, so what Ubisoft was trying to do originally was we're going to have the same lore throughout the same. So the movies are going to tie back to the games are going to tie into the comic books. But then they realized, well, if you don't play one or read one, you ain't going to know what's fucking going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the hardest thing too. But this is a whole different interpretation though of it, and I think they're gonna take some liberties. I mean, I think they're changing the writers a million times. They're definitely gonna adapt it differently, I think, because the first one was it true to the games quite a bit? I think it was true to the games, right? The Fassbender one.
Kind of,
Oh,
but they.
No, they do a weird. It's how he travels back in time and like the suit thing that he's in some weird big robot Ready Player One.
But when you play the later games, they do make that canon. The whole movie is canon to the video game series.
Did they really? They like put that in later.
Yep. So like the girl in there, the what's her name, Coddard and all that, they didn't put it in there.
Yeah.
Like you're not using it, but during the emails and shit, during the present day shit, you learn that there was another facility making a different kind of animus, which ended up being that one.
Did
Which-
that happen after the movie? They were like, no, it's cool.
No, yeah, it happened after the movie where basically they made everything in that movie canon, where like it was like somewhere else in the different organization, and
GR, did you find it in
That's
your
what I mean.
DVR? Were you trying to play it right now?
they
Did you find it in
try to
your
make
DVR?
everything in Assassin's Creed canon, and it doesn't fucking work sometimes.
What was the off-brand remote controller? Do you remember what the like third-party old video game controller was? It was like, I feel like do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
RCI or
Something like that.
oh no, cat. Something
Something.
cat. Something cat.
Right?
Wasn't it?
Yeah. It was cat something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was
Catwoman
or something like that.
One.
Kruse has one.
I probably got one in here. Hold on. Let's see.
The off-brand one.
Look at my Sega one.
Where it's Game Cats. But I feel like
he has more remote controls than anybody I've ever known.
Got a quick shot.
I feel
Quick
like
shot.
Oh shit! I'm fucking myself up here.
We're all done.
I feel like that's
We're done, Brian.
The Game Cats version of Assassin's Creed. They're like, yeah, there were these other guys that also did Assassins, but they had like, I don't know, they put their B button on the other side of the controller or something. Like, it was weird.
Very, very quickly though, Pep Star want to talk about Laura Croft fast. So Pep Star, Laura Croft.
Bring back Angelina Jolie, please.
Oh, yeah.
But what if it's her and her daughter? And her daughter is Sophia Turner. Would you watch that, Pep Star?
Oh, yeah.
Of course I
Jesus
would.
Christ,
but
you
the
dirty
mother
old
has
man.
to be there. Mother has to be there to give guidance.
There we go. Yeah. And pull out the
Works
girls.
for me.
I have one extra little thing video game wise that is not on your list. That's also another video game hot news thing. I can't remember the director's name, but the guy who directed Civil War, Ex Machina, Warfare that just came out is directing the Elden Ring movie for A24.
I heard of, yeah. That's a big one too. There's a lot of people are fucking excited about that too.
I think that's going to be fucking sick. I think that's actually going to be really fucking good. And I really hope Dave Bautista is in the Gears of War movie. That's another. That's who it has to be.
Fucking friend of the show, Dave Bautista.
It's gonna be Henry Cavill.
That's a next week conversation.
He's in every
Brian.
fucking thing.
Dave, you gotta do that, man. You gotta do that, Dave, please.
Right. Yes. You know who
Thanks,
would
Dave.
also be a good Tomb Raider?
Who's that?
Rooney Mara, the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Thank you.
Not exactly an all-out yes on that response.
It doesn't have to be. That's my opinion. I get to say my opinion.
It's true, Pep Star. Yes, you
You're
do.
entitled to, Peppy, you're entitled to your opinion even when you're wrong.
I see your tail wagging. Whatever gets you happy. You know?
GR, please shut up the liver lips and calm down.
Yeah, come over and rip those liver lips off and feed them to you.
All right,
great.
hey, moving on.
Great quickie, everybody.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.